The Bali Major is the main event of the 2023 season, where the most DPC points will be played out, which is crucial for many teams to secure a direct invite to the International 2023. In today's video, you will find out who the main favorite of the tournament is, who might surprise us, and who to watch out for. Let's go! Gaming Gladiators. Let's start with the obvious pick, the unbeatable Gladiators. After replacing Boom with the controversial Quinn, the team is unrecognizable. They won all Tier 1 tournaments in 2023. Even the global patch 7.33, which was supposed to shift the balance of power on a pro scene, didn't shake their strength. So why won't the Gladiators unexpectedly win another major? The reason is quite simple. The team has already qualified for 2 major tournaments of the year, Riyadh Masters and International, so the players may not be played at full strength. The main reason for the success of the Gladiators is the trio of Tofu, Ace, and Celery. They spend a lot of time on tactical preparation, which, judging by the results, can be called perfect. These geniuses have also unlocked the skills of Doratio and Quinn, who previously played very inconsistently, but have become the best performers in their roles in Gladiators in the current pro scene. Team Liquid. The main competitor to the Gladiators in Europe on the international stage. After Nisha joined Liquid, the team seemed very strong. They finished the Winter League undefeated and were the main favorites at the Major in Lima. However, problems came unexpectedly. Boxy had to leave due to urgent medical intervention, and in the lower bracket final, he was replaced by the team's analyst, Jabs, who had only 4,000 MMR at the time. Although Liquid defeated Talon, they had no chance against the Gladiators in the final, losing 3-0. Fans expected that with Boxy's return to action, Liquid would seek revenge for the lost grand final, but the Gladiators adapted much faster and better to the new patch. In the final of Dream League Season 19 and Berlin Major, Celery & Co. beat Liquid. Liquid secured their place at TI 12 even before the summer DPC cycle, so they decided to relax during the regular season, finishing 4th in the league, and were the first to be eliminated in Dream League Season 20. The main stars of the team are Nisha and Mickey. In the previous season, Nisha led Secret to the grand finals of the International, and now he's tearing up the scene with Liquid. He has one of the most comprehensive and versatile hero pools among mid laners. Heroes like Pongo, Void, or Storm Spirit are among his best. Mickey has switched roles from mid to carry before. When Liquid was still playing with Quakefa, they decided to swap roles. Mickey played moderately in the first position, which reflected in the results. Low placements at the majors and failure to qualify for TI 10. In 2023, Mickey is unrecognizable in the carry position. Besides his favorite Morphling and Ember Spirit, he excelled on all meta heroes in patch 7.32, especially on Nature's Prophet. The change in the meta after patch 7.33 didn't affect Mickey's performance much. Medusa took the place of NP in his hero pool. Azure Rey. Although Chinese Last Dance didn't become the best team in their region, they defeated the nominal first team of the club, Extreme Gaming. Choosing among Chinese teams, it would have been more obvious to pick LGD or Aster, but we believe in the team of legendary ex-LGD players. The trio of Somnus, Chalice, and FY looks strong. All 3 of them play exceptionally well, not only on meta heroes, but also always have an ace up their sleeve in the form of their signatures, Rubik for FY or SF for Somnus. In addition to strong players, Azure Rey has a perfect coach in Lan M. Somnus himself considers him China's second best coach after Xiao 8. Bleed Esports. Southeast Asia, like China, is going through tough times. The region is losing more and more major multi-gaming clubs, and the entire scene is permeated with match-fixing scandals. Despite all that, it doesn't deter new players from entering the market. Talon would be on this list if they had performed better in the league and qualified for the major. Bleed Esports and Blacklist International, who had very strong rosters on paper, only managed to qualify for the major on their 3rd attempt. Choosing between these two, I give the advantage to Bleed, as they are showing significant progress. Previously, the team struggled at the bottom of the regular season standings and was on the verge of relegation to the lower division. However, with the arrival of Misery as their coach, the team is unrecognizable. Their drafts are no longer a bunch of dead heroes. Now they have acceptable meta drafts. We no longer see Jackie playing Dead Spectre. Now he dominates with Medusa, which still looks very strong even after the nerfs. Ember and Void Spirit, which are played exceptionally well by the young Singaporean mid laner Cordon, are frequently picked. The team's signature support hero is Silencer. He has appeared in their drafts 12 times and has a very high win rate of 83%. I don't think Bleed will win the tournament, but if they can make it to the top 4, they will have a good chance of qualifying for TI directly. Let's not forget that Bleed will be playing in front of an Asian audience, and that can have a very positive impact on the team's performance. And before we continue, we'd like to remind you that you can support our channel financially. You can do this via Patreon or PayPal. All the details can be found in the description below this video. Team Spirit. When it comes to Eastern Europe, the choice falls on one of two teams, Team Spirit or 9 Pandas. We won't even consider the BB team because they haven't shown anything on LAN and failed in important matches. Choosing between the two aforementioned clubs, we give the advantage to Team Spirit, and here's why. In 2022, Team Advantage also had issues with results. Back then, haters also blamed the mid laner for the failures. But in the summer, the team seemed to transform. First, they lost in the finals against LGD at the Riyadh Masters, and then they had revenge at the Arlington Major. In this season, the main criticism also fell on the new mid laner of the team. However, both the players and the manager acknowledge his progress. Recently, they finally broke the streak of non-clean sheet matches and defeated Team Secret 2-0. At the Major, Team Spirit might not start strong and consistently play draws, but this team knows how to pick up the pace in the playoffs and approach the final matches of the tournament in prime form. Shopify Rebellion. In North America, there's not much to choose from. There's only one team that truly contends for the title, and that's Shopify Rebellion. After rebranding and becoming Shopify Rebellion, the former EG lineup invited Saberlight from TSM, which fits perfectly into their playstyle. He constantly plays for the team and picks heroes that benefit the most from auras. This frees up space for other cores, Abed and Arteezy. The latter particularly enjoys playing 4+1 strategies, carrying the weight of the game. Just recall his performance on Shadow Fiend against Team Spirit.
Unreal, and that all starts
Arteezy's in!
Wait, he goes in for everything! Arteezy, give me that damn agent! I'm out of here, baby!
Oh my God!
The definition of Aegis Steel!
What a boss!
Shopify Rebellion easily qualifies from their regional league and secures decent placements on the international stage, 4th at Bali Major and 3rd in Dream League Season 19. The main star of the team is undoubtedly Arteezy. He has such a wide hero pool that he rarely falls out of the meta. He has always been somewhat inconsistent, but in the 2023 season, Arturo is in top shape. Evil Geniuses. This is the team we'll be cheering for. South America has never been the strongest region. Their teams could knock out a favorite from a major, but they never made it past the top 8. Beast Coast was an exception, as they consistently performed well at majors for a while until another strong team emerged in the region. Thunder Awaken. In 2021, they surpassed everyone by reaching the top 6 at the Singapore Major, where they defeated giants like Aster, LGD, and Liquid along the way. But the core trio we're going to talk about today emerged in 2022. Pakas, Matthew, and Panda. They initially secured 5th to 6th place at the Stockholm Major, and then achieved the best results in the history of the international for the region. Before the new 2023 season, the players aimed for an upgrade. They were signed by Evil Geniuses, who decided to build the strongest team in South America. They signed Chris Luck and Whisper from Beast Coast, replacing Dark Mago and Sacred. Although EG often loses to their counterparts from Beast Coast in the regional matches, they quickly showed everyone on the international stage who is the true best team in Latin America. Furthermore, the team progresses from major to major. At Lima Major, they were in the top 6, and in Berlin, top 4. Who knows, maybe this time Evil Geniuses will make it to the finals. The main star of the team is Pakas. He single-handedly carried EG to the top 4 in Berlin. He ranked in the top 5 in many statistics, and his hero pool was as diverse and successful as that of Mickey. The only problem with Pakas, like other Peruvian players, is their tendency to complicate things for themselves in games they've already won. That's it. Which team is the main favorite of the tournament? And who can be considered the main underdog? Share your thoughts in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Good game, Republic citizens.